Well, Good Times is the working title for my life experience, to put it short. In other words, it's just everything that happens to me or anything that I'm influenced by in life is just illustrated, sort of fleshed out through this music. And it's probably going to change a lot over the years because, I mean, everyone changes, over the years anyways. As far as the actual term Good Times, I felt like everyone could probably connect to that in some way. Not that all of my songs are necessarily happy or that they're like, a fun time. It's just that, everyone will now and again have a sentence and they'll say blah, 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 blah. Good times, those were good times. And I thought that was something I could maybe use to my advantage, so to speak, or harness that idea. I felt it would bring people a little bit closer to the name. And music of today has really lost something as far as what the content is and where the motives are at. And that's one thing I want to try and bring back. I'm writing songs that mean something, even if it doesn't mean anything to you. It meant something to me, And I feel like most people are connecting with that, and I'm really enjoying that so far. So I'm trying to bring back those influences from, things that have been lost, things that we really need to see again today, and to make music a little bit more worth something. I don't know how to describe it, but that's the best way I could say I've been influenced. I've just taken what's happened in life and what I've learned from other artists and my own experiences. That's influences. The overall style of the project is, I can't really put a real word on it. I know everyone really says that whenever they start a project and they're trying to do something original. It's just that I would say, as far as the style goes, it's a laid back, at least with this EP, it's laid back. It's obviously all acoustic and a little experimental, but it's just basically supposed to create a mood of introspection at times, and actually a lot of it is introspection. The lyrics, especially if you pay attention to the lyrics in the songs of like What Will I Become or Feels Good, those are very much look into my own life, displayed out for everyone else to see. And but it's good because it's open for interpretation. That's another thing about it. I've tried to push for that so everyone can get a piece of it and feel like it's closer to them. The song that carries the most gravity, as far as song meaning goes, is What Will I Become? Because that is a example of looking into yourself. That's me looking into myself, looking at the man that I was becoming, the lifestyle I was living, and knowing that it needed to change, and that I was waiting on myself to become something. There's so much potential in people these days, and they just waste it. And they just sit there and they waste it whenever they could have made much more of themselves. They just never gave themselves the extra push or the credit, and they never looked at it that way. That was me realizing that I needed to change things. That was actually the first song I wrote for Good Times, which was the beginning of all of this, of me doing my acoustic music and really trying to make something of myself possibly one day, because it needed to happen. So that's the song that means a lot to me. It was a chapter in my life that needed to end, and I started new right over, and it's a really good song to listen to again, to remember that.